as far as Dirac Live is concerned, March 2023 is when Denon Marantz should be adding that feature to the receivers. So if you guys were wondering when that's going to happen, looks like it's going to be around the end of the first quarter of 23. Now, there is pricing for that. The Dirac Limited is $259 and the Dirac full bandwidth is $349. So if you guys were wondering what that's about, that's the price. There were rumors, more scuttlebutt, about the adding Dirac Live with base control and Dirac Live spatial measurement thingamajig as well. So add the Dirac Magic Beans is $500.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so he's Reverend Slim is just basically saying that, just because you have these independent sub outs doesn't mean that Odyssey is going to utilize that to the best of its abilities.
Sure.
Like Dirac Dirac Live Bass Control does do exactly what I was explaining, where it can do different EQ for each one. That wasn't my point. My point wasn't that that Odyssey is going to do it automatically. I don't believe that they will. I think that you have the capability of doing it if you're to do your own measurements and use multi-sub optimizer. It's capable of doing it. It's not going to do it automatically. Oh, what else we got here? What is this? Rasik says has some. Okay, so discussion on Dirac spatial room correction. It seems like these multi-sub scheme is addressed by direct spatial room correction. I mean, like I'm saying, Dirac Live Bass Control has been out for a while. So, yeah, is that included? Is there any talk about a Dirac Live Bass Control? Because
they want to bring that. So the $349 is for Dirac Live full bandwidth.
Okay.
The step down from that is Dirac Live Limited, or Dirac Limited, and that's $259.
Okay.
So the $349 is for full bandwidth, and then they said they have an idea that they want to bring in Dirac Live Bass Control, and then they want to bring in so from what I heard and what I gathered at CEDIA, Denon Marantz or Sound United, whatever you want to call them, are wanting to offer more Dirac products to their customers. So what does this mean exactly?
That means it'll be on the new 3900H.
Yeah. Gonna be on the new 900 series.
Yeah. So that's interesting, man. This is all good stuff for enthusiasts. Like you're saying, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. None of this is cheap, but to me, that's a number that it's attainable. That's pretty reasonable.
It's doable.
Save up.
I think it's doable. Yeah.
Save up a little bit. Get this. You're going to have to, you don't have to use power amps, right? But you can save up, get some power amps, and now you have a nice system.
Dude, I got that little $80 desktop amplifier, 4 channels for my high channels, 50 watts. Totally fine. Totally fine. Of course, if you have a huge room, that's not going to be fine. But there are definitely ways around it.
Yeah.
And I would always recommend to people, like, look, if you were to get like the Denon 4500 and spend $500 on an amplifier, you'll have a better experience than the 4600. So, or sorry, the 6400 or 6500, whatever the numbers are. So like, there's all sorts of different ways to go about it. But definitely, we had Onkyo, Pioneer, Integra come in with these receivers that had all their AccuEQ, Macaque, and then they had a Dirac Live option. Now we have Denon Marantz coming in and say, hey, look, we have a Dirac Live option. Like I said, with more and more companies do this, now it's going to be a better experience for all of us, and you get to pick whichever one you prefer. I like the menus in the Denon Marantz. The RCam is in the living room. It's kicking ass. But I don't get the kind of like visual feedback I want when I hit the info button. So this now it's but now we're like, oh well, my Marantz, has got Joe's Odyssey Magic Beans. But next Marantz will have Dirac, just like the Arcam. So it's now getting to the point where it's just personal preference, right? And I can't fucking hate that stupid porthole.
That's what I was talking about last time.
It's like me. This is how I'm trying to look at the display on the Marantz
From 14 feet away, right, Chana?
From 14 feet away. That's what that gets. So now it's getting to the point where if we're having the same room correction in all these machines, now it's even better, because now it's just about you guys buying the one you prefer. Which what is their graphic user inner, their GUI? What does that look like? Do you like that? Is that appealing? Do you like the outside looks of it? Because chances are, especially if you're running power amplifiers, you don't have to worry about how much the receiver is putting out, right? So it's literally just, you're fine-tuning your home theater experience, but you got like one of the best room corrections on the market, and then you get the aesthetics that you want, whether it's the exterior of the unit or the on-screen, whatever, So yeah.
I think only then in Marantz. I guess I could do magic beans on the others, but that multi-QX makes that really easy.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it on Dirac too, just more complicated, but I did ask for them to like implement some stuff that would make it easier for me to do what I need to do.
Oh.
So we'll see. We'll see if that happens.
All right, if you would like to join us every week on Mondays at, what time is it? About 6 p.m. Central, which is the best time. That's where I am. Make sure you join us at youtube.com/Daily HiFi. We out.